Don't get your mistletoe in a bunch.
Come on, we gotta do this video for church.
Okay. I'm here.
Alright, so Pastor Jerry wants us to talk about candlestick safety. Braves? Really?
It's the season of hope, Jay.
It's for church.
It's still nice.
Go put on a tie.
No.
Put on a tie.
Okay.
Warmer.
Really?
Well, come closer.
No, I'm good.
Come on, Ben, you gotta get in the frame. What are you wearing?
Isn't this nice?
Yeah, looks like a cheap knockoff of Santa.
Oh, hey, thanks, man. You know what? I got you one too. You look stupid.
Hey guys, I'm Jay and this is little Ben, and they just wanted us to talk to you about candlestick safety.
Why do they want you to talk about it?
Well, you know why.
No?
You know.
Hey! That only happened once! No one even died! Hey, how was I supposed to know gasoline's flammable? Hair does grow back.
So, they wanted me to talk about candlestick safety. The person who has their candle lit...
What? Why do you get to have your candle lit? Why can't I have mine?
Because I'm taller. Seriously? The person who has their candle lit... Ben, come out of the bathroom!
Drop the yardstick!
Happy now? So, the person who has their flame lit should never tilt their candle. To light your candle, tilt your candle into the flame and return it to an upright position. No tilting. What did I say? Another candle safety tip. When blowing out your candle, place your hand behind the flame and blow it out. There will be baskets in the back for you to return your candle so we can use them later.
Silent night, holy night. Hey, I'm the worship leader.
Keep in mind you are holding fire. Hold your flame steady and don't play with the flames.
Don't tell Jerry.
Well everybody, I'm Jay and this is Ben. Thank you guys so much for watching our candle instruction video. Merry Christmas.
Seriously, don't tell Jerry.
Oh, he's gonna find out. Jay!
Gone away.
Alright, would you guys stand up with us tonight as we just sing out these Christmas carols? Hope you guys enjoyed that video. So let's put our hands together as we sing it. Here's what we like. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Christ whose birth the angels sing. Come my door on bending knee. Christ our Lord, the newborn King.
Yes, I know, honey. I know. I haven't had enough time to get everything done. Yes. Yeah, I went there. I've got that. I picked that up. No, I haven't been there. I told you I haven't had enough time. Can't you do some of this yourself? Wait, I gotta go. I'll see you at home soon.
Go ahead. You know you want to.
Hello?
Go ahead.
What the? Hello?
Open it. Go ahead. Wait. It's okay. Don't freak out. I seem to have that effect on people. But it's okay.
What is this?
I have a gift for you. It's almost Christmas, you know.
How? What? Do I know you?
Not as well as I'd hoped.
I've got to be dreaming. I've got to be dreaming. Wake up. Are you laughing at me?
No, it's just funny how you think dreams and reality are so far apart.
Okay. This must be a dream. I mean, who else will be walking by themselves stupidly on Christmas Eve? This has got to be a dream. Just wait.
You're not stupid, just a little confused.
Okay, I'll play along with this. Is this one of those Scrooge things where I find out about the meaning of life? It's all about the Christmas spirit. And then all these obnoxious carolers come up and we sing Christmas carols. And then tiny little Tim with his little pathetic stick comes up and we all cry when he says something about an angel gets a wing when a bell rings or something like that.
I think you're thinking of a different movie.
No, I've got this. George Clooney meets up with Clarence, the angel of Christmas presents. And they fly around the world, and then there's this graveyard scene, and then Tiny Tim pops up and he tiptoes through tulips.
I told you you were confused.
No, listen. I am too old, and I am too tired to learn new lessons. And I have to get a present for my wife tonight. And I do not have the time to be doing this, so I don't have the time for this.
There it is.
There what is?
Your favorite word.
My favorite word?
I'll give you some hints. Finish these sentences.
Okay.
Just in, I'm running out of, there's not enough
time. I get it. But there's so much to do. And I don't have enough time to get it done.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, what?
Let's try something.
What, am I too stupid to get this?
Stop calling yourself that. You're not stupid.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Why do I feel this way?
You're just confused and frustrated, feeling trapped by time. Have a seat. Let's try something simple. Yes, I'll try to make it quick. I've created a lot of simple things for you. Here, think about this. I created this world, the stars, laughter, music, taste buds, the northern lights, romance, even the platypus. Yes, I'm getting to the point. I created time for you, a simple gift for you to share. But somewhere along the line, you got it all tangled up in that complex brain I gave you. You're right about one thing. There's no such thing as free time. Don't be too proud of yourself for that one. The reason it isn't free is because every second and hour you use, you have to give something up. You trade time for something. You wouldn't trade $1,000 for a dime, but you gave up time with your kids for a few extra bonus points with the boss you hate. By the way, I created him too. And just like you, he's a little mixed up about this time issue. You're all wound up about your time, but you're sacrificing things that last forever for things that disappear quickly. And trust me, I know the importance of sacrifice. I gave you the gift of forever, and it didn't come cheap. You have in your portfolio the number of days, hours, minutes, and seconds you'll be alive on this planet. These are the gifts that I have given you. Every second counts. Every day matters. Every action, reaction, and transaction is of most importance because all transactions are final. You aren't Marty McFly. You can't go back in time. And I know you wish you could, but now it's time for you to think. And remember, all transactions are final. You need to decide, how will you spend the rest of your time? There you go. You're right. You don't have to buy that present tonight. You just need to go home. You're welcome. Now hurry. There's no present like your time. Get it? Cracks me up every time. The God who made the world and everything in it, starting from scratch, he made the entire human race and made the earth hospitable with plenty of time and space for living so we could seek after God and not just grope around in the dark, but actually find him. He doesn't play hide and seek with us. He's not remote. He's near.
Talk to you. Can you spare a minute just to tell me what to do? And I'm trying to climb this hill. I can feel you passing me by like I'm standing still. The things I gotta do, I'm feeling you leaving me behind, and I know I don't wanna go down this road alone. I'm running out of time, so slow down. You're with me, and I can't see what you want me to be. So slow down, 'cause all I know is I can't go as fast as you have got me spinning around. Barely hanging on, slow down. So slow down, you're losing me, and I can't see what you need. So slow down, 'cause all I know is I can't go as fast as you have got me spinning around. Oh, how you got me spinning around. Slow down.
Hello? Did somebody drop their present out here? Nice bow. Somebody really took their time with this. Hello? Did somebody lose your present?
You deserve it.
What? Hello?
Nobody's coming for it.
5, 4,
It's for you.
3, 2.
1. Now go ahead. Open it. Hello.
Hey.
You already know who I am, don't you? I've always loved that about you.
I have had way too much coffee tonight.
I love that.
You love that I've had too much coffee?
No, that face you just made. It's one of my favorites. I haven't seen that look in a while. I miss it. And that one. Yep, I even love the angry ones. Wow, your mind is like a beehive. You have so many thoughts all at once, and I can hear all of them. It's like 50 preschoolers right after a sugar snack. No wonder you're tired.
What do you want?
I ask you first. That's not really what you want, is it?
No.
How about we settle for what you need? Yes, I know what that is. Wow, you really have trouble reining in that mind of yours, don't you? I really liked giving you all that imagination and emotion. It makes you a great mom. But seriously, let's figure out a way to get you focused here. Although you're right, Eli's gonna love that new iPod, and Katie's gonna squeal when she finally opens that big present tucked in the corner. Reminds me of the first Christmas Eve. Man, you guys had no idea what was coming. You should have seen the expressions on people's faces that night. Herod was ticked.
Okay, so what do I need?
How about we start with a story? Better yet, a memory. But which one? I got it.
Got what? Got the answers to all my questions? Got the money to pay the bills? The reasons that I stay up at night, wandering around, taking all these walks, trying to clear out the beehive in my mind? What have you possibly got in there that could... Wait, you know what? Never mind, this is silly. I got myself into this mess. I'll get myself back out. I'll figure it out. Just forget it.
Remember when your son Eli had those nightmares?
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Why would you bring that up now? What does that have to do with anything?
Well, remember how all you had to do was sit in the room? After all the fear and panic, those times when it took you longer to pull him away from the monsters inside of his head, after all of that, he didn't need to feel you right next to him. It was just enough to know that you were in the room. We talked a lot during those nights. I miss our talks. You loved watching him sleep, the rise and fall of his chest, those little twitches that he made you smile. I love that one too. I know what it's like to ache for your children, to ache for your only son. So I was right there with you, watching in the glow of that tiny nightlight, your deep sighs as his complete peace and rest. And for a moment, you even envied him a bit. It's okay. It was just you dreaming of the life that I meant for you to live. The peace I offer you every morning, even in the middle of the night. You keep trying to manufacture it on your own. More books, more therapy sessions, more scented candles. I know you struggle. You think I'm invisible. Just because you can't reach out and touch me. But I'm here.
Find rest, my soul, in Christ alone. Know His power in quietness and trust. When the oceans rise and thunders roar, I will soar with you above the storm. Father, you are king over the flood. I will be still and know you are God. Yes, I will be still, know you are God.
He didn't need you next to you. He didn't need to reach out and touch you. He knew there was nothing to be afraid of. All he needed to know was that Mommy was in the room. An angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them. They were terrified. But the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news that will cause great joy for all the people. Today in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is the Messiah, the Lord. This will be a sign to you. You will find a baby wrapped in clothes and lying in a manger." Suddenly a great company of the heavenly host appeared with the angel, praising God and saying, "Glory to God in the highest heaven, and on earth peace to those on whom his favor rests." open it. It's for you. Yes, you. Merry Christmas.
One of the things that we all want, that we all long for, is to kind of feel and sense and know the presence of God. We want to know that God is dialed in. We want to know that God is checked present when it comes to our life. We want to know that God is in the room. One thing we don't want is we don't want God to phone it in when it comes to walking through life with us. We want to know that He's present. We want to feel and sense that He is here. After all, that's why we came tonight. There's something in us that just recognizes that when people gather together for the purpose of coming and glorifying and honoring and learning and giving and to God in worship and giving Him our heart and listening, that when we gather together in His name for that purpose, that there's just something in us to know that the likelihood of us connecting and experiencing the presence of God is greater. And so we come. That's something that is in all of us. It's something that God planted in us. In fact, it says this in Acts chapter 17, verse 27. God did this so that they is you and me, so that they would seek Him and perhaps reach out for Him and find Him, though He is not far from any of us. He's not far from any of us. God is always present. You can't go somewhere that God has not already shown up. He is there. He is with you. And the truth of the matter is, He is, as Paul writes it, that He is not far from any of us, as Luke writes. What that means is, wherever you go, the presence of God is with you. But we can develop a disconnect between sensing and feeling and knowing that that presence of God is with us. And when that disconnect takes place, life becomes more of existence than a life. And it's just hard, and we long and we hunger for that knowledge, that sensing, that feeling of the presence of God around our life and in our life. And this disconnect, sometimes the disconnect is a result of sin in our life. Unrepentant sin goes on in our life, not dealt with, ignored. Yes, absolutely. That can cause a disconnect between us sensing and feeling the presence of God in our life. And it's hard. But I tell you, often it's the result of something that's not nearly as sinister. Something that doesn't seem wrong. In fact, it's not a wrong thing that we're doing, so we don't see the danger of it, and we go on, let it go unaddressed in our life, and it creates that disconnect. And what it is this: it's when we exchange simpler lives, when we give up on valuing simplicity and exchange it for living an exhaustive life of trying constantly to add more, consume more, and do more for the purpose of keeping up with everyone else. Because one of the greatest fears we allow develop in our life that is not from God is the fear of being left behind. Nobody wants to be left behind. When everybody else is running and running and running and getting more and consuming more, and we don't want to be left behind, so we just join that. In the process, though we long for it, we give up simplicity and simpler lives to live at this exhaustive, chaotic pace. And there's a casualty in that kind of living. And the casualty is our ability to sense and to feel and to know the presence of God in our life, the thing that our heart longs for. You see, this is, let me illustrate how I think it happens. It's kind of like one time I had the privilege of traveling through Germany, and on one occasion we were going from Berlin down to Cologne, and we were on this train with those electromagnetic driven trains that just travel at an incredible rate of speed. And we were on an express nonstop, and we were flying 100, 200 miles, somewhere in that area, miles an hour, through the countryside. And I was with 3 other people, and we were in this little compartment on our car, our railroad car, which was kind of like, you know, you shut the door here, and it's just enough room for 4 of you to kind of be comfortable. And opposite the door was this huge window. And if you would stand in front of the window and look out, it was interesting because you were going so fast that the things that were closest to the windows, whether it was a pole, part of the railroad, or whether it was a sign that went by, or a building that was close to the railroad, or greenery, shrubbery, tree, bush, whatever, anything that was close, it just went by as a blur. You didn't have clarity. You didn't have focus. It was just a blur. A sign would go by, you couldn't read it. Because you were going so fast, things that were closest, you lost clarity of. That's what happens to us. When we think we have to keep up with everyone else, and when we run at a pace in which we are doing so because we don't want to be left behind, and when that fear is what determines how we allocate our life and the resources of it, we will have more. We will do more. But the casualty is we'll live a life where we just keep longing to know and to experience the presence of God, and that is what makes life a life. Solomon wrote these words in Ecclesiastes chapter 4. He says, better one handful. It's better to have a life of greater simplicity. One handful with tranquility. It's just knowing and sensing the presence and the work of God in your life. That brings peace, which is what he's saying. Then 2 handfuls have a whole lot more because you're trying to keep up with toil and chasing after the wind and just existing and losing life. We've been talking all month at Piedmont about simplicity and how God celebrates it, and we long for it, but we push it away. We say, one day. Maybe it is too late to have a simple Christmas. That we probably bought a lot more than we should have for those in our family, especially our kids, because not only us, we don't want them to be left behind. And we're just teaching them that simplicity may be something you long for, but you don't chase after it. And maybe it's too late to really make Christmas a simple Christmas, but at least do this tomorrow. Take a moment, a time out, and get everybody together and read through why we have this day. Read the story of the greatest birth, the story of how a baby's heart started beating so that mine could be saved. Luke chapter 2, read the story. And then spend some time and pray as a family, asking everyone there to name something that they're thankful for that's not under the tree, not in the room, just something over the course of this year that they have become thankful for. Bring simplicity back. And if you're one of those guys that, well, I don't pray in front of people, I want to tell you, man up, shut your mouth, and lead your family in what's important. And if nothing else, as we approach 2014, will you make a commitment to pray for something? And pray for this. Pray that God would give you the courage and the strength to get off the crazy train. And to have the courage and strength not to allow your life to be driven by the fear of not keeping up, but bring simplicity back. In doing so, you won't keep up, but who really wants to? You'll maybe have a little less, but you'll have more to give away. And in the end, you'll give up existing, and you'll find out what it means to live as you connect again into the presence of God all around you.
Hey Piedmont Church, Merry Christmas. I hope you're enjoying your Christmas Eve service. My name is Ben Kunkel and I'm a missionary here in Magdalena, Guatemala, and I need your help. Piedmont Church has committed to invest in the village of Magdalena. Last summer, in fact, you all sent 20 people here that made a huge impact in this community and did a great work for Jesus Christ. And we look forward to continuing to partner with you in the future. And tonight, as a part of the service, an offering will be taken. That offering will help Piedmont impact the world for Christ, including right here in Magdalena. The more you give, the bigger the direct impact you'll have on hurting people and hungry people right here in our community. So give, and give generously, please. To give, you can use the offering envelope provided for you, or you can use your smartphone and go to piedmontchurch.net, then click on the Giving tab. Please give and help Piedmont Church fulfill its vision to impact the world for Christ. Merry Christmas.
Silent night, holy night, let's just sing with our voices. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon virgin mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. Sleep in heavenly peace. Once again, we want to thank you guys for coming out and spending Christmas Eve with us. We hope that each one of you and your family have a very Merry Christmas and that you remember what Christmas is all about. We hope to see you guys soon. Merry Christmas.